you make a point. Michelle Kwan, the leader after the short program, looking for her 6th national title.
Well, you know, this is sensational. I mean, if she only can remember to keep her energy going, to keep her attack, to keep the feeling of joy that just makes us all love every move that she does. And it would help if she did a triple-triple combination, but even if she doesn't, don't worry about it. Remember one other thing, she's the first to skate, so understand there may not be as many high marks as you would otherwise expect.
That'll be a disadvantage. How about Sasha Cohen in 2nd place, the 17-year-old from nearby Laguna Niguel, California?
Well, she has certainly stirred up the pot here. Just a magnificent stylist and a magnificent jumper, but she has to stay focused and steady. She cannot do anything that's unplanned or foolish, like trying to be the first woman to do a quadruple jump when she tried to do a quadruple salto at Skate America and blew off the rest of her program.
Peggy, what about Sarah Hughes? She said after the short program it was the best of the year so far, but she's in 3rd.
Well, she wants to keep moving up the ladder, and she wants that gold. She was 2nd here last year, and she is one of the ladies trying one of the hardest triple combinations in this ladies field. And she brought her coach to tears after the short program, and she does have the ability to bring that magic to the audience as well.
And Angela Nikodinov from nearby San Pedro, another one of the local products, the U.S. bronze medalist from last year. She's had to deal with the death of her coach, Elena Cherkasskaya, this season.
Last year at Nationals, she was absolutely breathtaking, and she proved to the judges, and most importantly, she proved it to herself that she can do this. And she skated an elegant short program here, and it would mean so much to her after her coach's death to make that Olympic team.
And Anne-Patrice McDonough in this final group, 16 years of age from Colorado Springs. She's in 5th right now, but remember, Michael Weiss was in 5th after the short program, and he stands on the podium as a medalist here at the Nationals and will go to the Olympics in Salt Lake. So she still has a chance. And Jenny Kirk, the 17-year-old from Newton, Massachusetts, the 2000 World Junior Champion, also in this group. Of course, though, the focus on Michelle Kwan. She's been a personification of class in the face of intense scrutiny since she was 13 years of age. And now she searches for her own satisfaction and is doing so in her own unique way. Throughout her illustrious career, Michelle Kwan has been a consistent champion, winning 4 world titles, 5 national titles, and receiving more perfect 6s at nationals than any other skater in U.S. history. She's earned her place among skating's elite. But after finishing 2nd to Tara Lipinski in the '98 games, she decided to continue her quest for the one jewel still missing from her crown, Olympic gold.
I think in the long run I've made the right decision in staying amateur, because I think it keeps me going, keeps me motivated, keeps me on the ball.
But those who motivated Kwan in the past are now gone. Over the summer, Kwan ended her relationship with choreographer Lori Nickel and began working with the LA-based Sarah Karahawa. Then, in an unprecedented move, she fired her longtime coach Frank Carroll and decided to go it alone.
She came to me and tried to describe her feelings and said that she felt that she needed to get out there and do it by herself, that she needed to take responsibility for her skating herself and to not depend on anyone, but to be strong enough to go out there and win on her own.
Without a coach, people are going to look and say, oh, what's she doing? She's coachless. But if you really think about it, every skater is alone on the ice.
If there was ever a time to doubt her decision, it was after Skate Canada, where she finished 3rd. But Kwan will compete here without a coach. And even though she has a history of excellence at this competition, no skater in memory has won the U.S. title skating alone.
Nationals is always a difficult competition because people are trying to qualify to the World Championships. And this year, people are trying to qualify for the Olympics. So for me, I think the pressure in my mind is not so much trying to qualify, but trying to skate my very best.
We may well see Michelle Kwan skating with her heart in what could well be her last appearance at the U.S. Nationals, an event that has been the site of so many of her most poignant moments. This year, in her hometown of Los Angeles, she'd like to hear the national anthem played for her once more.
When I'm standing on the podium and I hear the national anthem, there's a lot of things that go through my mind. I mean, my family, my friends, flashbacks of when I was younger, training every day in the morning, the competitions that went well, the competitions that didn't go so well, and just proud to be American.
And Cohen. Guys, your final thoughts?
Well, you know, I think this short, if it's any indication that in the short program, everyone skated so well. I don't think they want to leave any room at the top. They all want to go to the Olympics. And I think it's going to be a real battle, both technically and artistically. These are very talented skaters.
Look, there are two lines, two levels here. Number one, you've got to be able to have, first of all, energy, attack, strength, and push. And on top of that, you've got to lend confidence, security, and calmness. If you can keep those two together, you'll make it. If you don't, there have been more championships won by the skater that didn't make a mistake than any other.
Hard to pick a home team here. 3 of the top 4 are from the LA area as we get set to go. The gold medal about to be decided. The championship ladies free skate.
And remember, the first skater, the judges have to give lower marks in order to allow for the rest of the skaters to come in should they be better. We might see lower marks here, but that doesn't mean that they don't consider her either the best or not. It's a very clear picture. Remember, it's placing the skater in the lineup more than it is what mark they give them.
Just a moment ago, you heard the reception from Michelle Kwan, the 21-year-old from nearby Torrance. And Dick, you made a comment in the short program that I think is very telling. This audience felt like it owned her when she was on the ice.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen an audience more with a skater in their heart than they have with Michelle. She has been a lady. She has been a true competitor. She's been a wonderful person for many years.
Michelle will set the tone of this championship here. She will set the pace, opening with a triple loop. Very nice.
One of the questions is whether she'll raise her technical level by doing a double-triple combination, a triple-triple combination right here. Triple toe loop, double toe loop. Did not attempt it. Didn't have to.
Double loop. That was wonderful. She took her time on each one of those jumps. Very focused. Now it looks like she's relaxing a little bit more, smiling. She does need to bring energy to this program.
She's won 4 titles in a row. Her first was in '96. She has won since '98.
Double flip, double axel instead. This is the double, triple flip, triple flip. Beautiful exit. That curving edge coming out was just exquisite.
Triple Salchow, very light, very easy. trademark move of hers is inside spiral. Audience absolutely loves this. Very strong at the end of this program. Now
good
she's
speed.
Really coming alive.
Yes, really good speed. And look at this right here. This half falling leap split. Two of them, one of my favorite positions.
Wonderful.
She didn't go anywhere. She's right here. For all the critics out there who said, where's Michelle Kwan this season? Well, she's back. They were out of their seats before the program ended.
She is so solid.
You know,
6 triple jumps in this program.
It does not matter whether she wins or doesn't. She's won for herself. And what a pleasure it is to see her skate that perfect program. Good for you. Good for you.
I think she's got a feeling of relief finally that the pressure is off her.
So does Danny Kwan.
Danny Kwan with a standing ovation of his own. Her mom Estella is here, but she's up watching in the stands, or maybe watching. She might be hiding right now. What a performance. She has not lost at the Nationals since '97 when Tara Lipinski beat her.
And here was her attempt at this triple toe. Triple toe. There she goes up on the first triple, and she goes for the second one and just does a double. But very nice. Had a nice running edge out of that second double toe. And here was the triple Lutz double loop. Very solid. Nice speed in between and right up into the double loop. And here was a look at her triple flip in the middle of the program. She taps in. Very, very solid. Very light on the landing. Wonderful. She's coaching her dad on how to wave to the crowd.
You know, she was just getting started in the last 20 seconds of that program or so. She was stronger than she was at the beginning.
She kept up the speed. That's the difficult thing to do, and keep up that energy.
Well, the panel of 9 judges with a tough decision here now, because when you talk about giving out high marks, she was the first skater, and it's tough to do. Perfect 6s in her career. Oh, that's all. 25 of them. She blows the field away. I mean, Brian Boitano is the next with 9. Unbelievable.
She is one of a kind.
And here are the judges' marks for Michelle Kwan for technical merit.
So now the first set of marks for technical merit.
But you understand something. By putting her here with a 5.7 or a 5.8, they are giving the judges, saving for himself at least 3 places that he can put another plate skater higher. These are wonderful, wonderful marks, just the same.
Hey, Dick, forget leaving room. Look at these.
Wow.
2 perfect 6.0s.
Well, there you go.
And the crowd now just seeing them.
Now, 2 of those judges, number 2 and number 8, have already said they are putting her in first place from this mark, no matter what comes after it. But they have space in the other mark to bring the next skater up if they want to.
There still is room, but not much.
Boy, is this a complicated system, a difficult way to judge, impossible for these people to make decisions and try to figure out all the small points. Excitement, less speed, less energy at the very end of the program.
Dick, look at this shot. Michelle with Frank Carroll backstage. The two are no longer together, but certainly
They will
friendly.
They will
At the end a little bit of that program, and she'll learn that Michelle Kwan going after her 6th national title, hanging on and waiting right now. Back in a moment. This is the time to do it, no doubt. Michelle Kwan, though, in line to win her 6th national title. Sasha.
Okay, Terry, our U.S. Olympic team in ladies figure skating, and Sarah Hughes, you're on it. You're going to Salt Lake. What's that like?
It's amazing. It's always been a dream of mine to make the Salt Lake City Olympics, and to be here is it's just fantastic.
Your family was here watching, except missing one, Rebecca.
Yeah, my older sister's on her honeymoon, and everybody else is here, and they're cheering me on, and I love my family, and I'm glad they can all make it.
Okay, Sasha, you had to sit out last season. What a big comeback. The right one to come back for. You're on the Olympic team. Looking forward to Salt Lake?
Yeah, I'm so excited, and I can't really believe it yet. It'll sink in, but I'm just so excited.
Excellent. And Michelle Kwan, you have done this, silenced your critics without a coach. 18,000 people got a great treat. You're going to Salt Lake for the 2nd time. What's it like this time?
It's going to be an amazing experience, just representing the country, going out there and just skating your heart out.
Going to the Olympics, absolutely. You go past Peggy Fleming, Tenley Albright, and Janet Lynn with 6 U.S. titles. How about that?
Do you want me to say something? It's just been a wonderful experience, and this whole week with Nationals being in LA, with the crowd, with my family and friends just cheering me on, it's just been fantastic.
Well, congratulations to all of you. Terry, we have a very strong team going to Salt Lake.
Sure looks like it, Peter, and Peggy is not upset about that at all, that Michelle just passed her. Not at all. Calm down, Peggy, over there.
It's okay.
Look at what Michelle Kwan has been able to do, though, at the Nationals. 1, 2, count them up. 6 national championships, and the other medals, the silvers, 94, 95, 97. Amazing. Angela Nikodinov, the other side of the story here, just edged out and will not go to Salt Lake. Hughes, Cohen, and Kwan, your U.S. Olympic team, heading to Salt Lake City. Back with a final word in a moment.